right back we go to high school basketball action. The Kemper Knights hosting Lewis Central Titans girls basketball action about to tip off. Simons, Tiefenthaler, Overmole, Hackford, and Schenkelberg on the floor for the Knights. Tom Hawkamp with the help of Doug Waniger here this evening. Ball is up, tip into the hands of Lewis Central. They will work at the far end as we're up on the balcony.
Kemper in their man-to-man.
Borns gets it on the right side. Now they'll swing it quickly around to the left side to Rutledge. Ball's loose, taken away by the Kemper Knights.
Steal by Schenkelberg.
Knights work their way in. Here's a drive, takeaway on the other end. So both teams open up with an opening drive turnover. Lewis Central runs down a loose ball, kicks it to Vetter on the right side. Vetter deep to the corner. Now they'll swing around all the way to the left side to Miller. Miller back to the top. They just work this perimeter out. The Knights, man-to-man, moving around. Here's a pop inside. Nice block by Simons, but the ball retrieved by Lewis Central.
That was a real nice give and go off a high post. We get a steal from Overmole.
Here's another steal by the Kemper Knights. So 3 turnovers on 3 possessions to open this ball game. Tiefenthaler sets it up. Gives it off to Schenkelberg. Top of the key now comes and gets it back. Works it to the left wing. Watch the cutters. Here's a fly into Schenkelberg. That's going to roll back out. The Knights lucky to keep the loose ball. Yeah, Tiefenthaler now on the right side. Back up top to Schenkelberg. They'll swing it on. Look at the cutters coming through. Back to the top. They're just working this ball around the perimeter. Both teams running a very similar offense to stop. Here's a jump pass to Simons, who had to go up after the wild pass. And that's going to be another turnover as she comes down out of bounds with the basketball.
Coach Etmar not happy with his offensive set. Up off the bench letting the girls know he didn't appreciate that effort. Just a little slow tonight.
6:38 to play in the first. Scoreless contest as Lewis Central feeds it down low and an easy basket for Miller.
Yeah, she drove by Elsa and made an easy pass into the middle for the bucket.
Tiefenthaler will set up the offense, works it over to Overmole. Overmole looks at the cutting. Schenkelberg now goes left side, throws it down low to Schenkelberg. Schenkelberg catches it, fouled as she goes up. She'll have to earn them from the free throw line.
Yeah, nice pass over the top by Overmole. Good catch and shoot by Olivia Schenkelberg. She'll go to the line for 2.
2-0, 6:16 to play in the first with Lewis Central on top. Schenkelberg at the line for Kemper. First one, nice form, straight down. So the Knights on the board. Second free throw is off the back iron. Tiefenthaler had a hand on it, just couldn't corral it. Lewis Central work out of a trap in the deep corner.
Boards with the rebound.
They've got numbers working up the middle. Almost a travel at the top of the key by Rutledge. Bounce pass to the top. They'll work high-low type of an offense. Here's a kick out to Borns on the left side. She wants to go baseline, pulls up, floater's good for 2.
Yeah, Kaylee Simons upset with herself. She shouldn't have left it go baseline, and she knew it as soon as she went past her, but gave her an easy layup.
Simons over to Overmole. Overmole looks down low, kicks it right side Hackford. Hackford now over to the right wing. They'll work it back up into the hands of Overmole. Overmole drives to the free throw line. Now looks for help. Out to Schenkelberg.
Right way. Really aggressive man-to-man zone, defense.
Simons deep in the corner. Backdoor pass to Overmole. Overmole goes in, lays it in for 2. Nice find on the backside. And it's a 1-point lead for Lewis Central, and they've got the basketball.
Good cut and a quick move by Overmole to get to that bucket.
Knights trying to trap at center court. Lewis Central was waiting for it. Quick move around the perimeter. Rutledge has it, drives, loses it. Ball still loose, but Simons will come away with it.
Knocked away, I believe, by Elsa, but Simons gets the steal.
Long three-pointer by Overmole is going to go off the front of the rim. Loose ball grabbed by Lewis Central. She was able to set, just left it a bit short. Quickly down the right side of Rutledge. She's going to give it to Vetter. Vetter sends this one long, almost got the bounce. Rebound, pulled in by Tiefenthaler.
Now Elsa's averaging about 4.4 rebounds a game.
Hackford, 3 from the right wing off the Tiefenthaler kick out is good.
And maybe that's Hackford going to start the night. Like I said, she's due to come up with a big game. She's a good shooter when she gets open.
Knights with their first lead, 6-4. Lewis Central attacks at the other end. Battle for the ball, and it's going to stay with Lewis Central. Schenkelberg fighting for it. They said she towed the line, and it'll stay with Lewis Central. Checking in the ball game comes Addie Anthofer for the Kemper Knights. Also, Sierra Pudens checking in.
Lewis Central having that basket under, or the ball under their own basket.
They'll feed it into the right wing. Here's a drive baseline. Floater is up and good.
Yeah, Coach Hetmore again upset. We're letting them drive right past us.
And that was Mackenzie Vetter. Here's a three from Simons, left wing. That's just off the mark short. Titans clear the rebound. It's a 6-6 ball game halfway through the first period. They'll work it around the perimeter. Almost taken away. They'll get a bump here on Obermole. She almost had the tip. Couldn't control her body and glides in out there. That's the first foul of the ball game on the Knights.
3:59 left here. Tied up at 6. First quarter.
Titans work it around the perimeter over to Vetter. That's Macy. Macy now back to the right side. They want to drive off the screen.
Nice job there by Sierra Pudens dropping in to avoid them dumping it into the big girl inside.
Passing it around the perimeter deep to the right wing. Here's a drive by Borns. The floater bounces around and goes in. They went that right baseline twice and came up with baskets both times. 8-6 Titan lead. Knights set up the offense. Antoper out wide right. Tries to get it into Obermole. The ball's loose on the deck. And we're going to see a tie-up now. Good job there by Antoper. She let the two Lewis Central people kind of fight over it, and then she just reached in and touched it.
Coach Jetbar wants a timeout. He's not happy with the execution on the offensive end.
The Knights will talk it over. 8-6 Titans on top of Kemper here on 93.7 KKRL.
From empty stands to cheering fans, Carroll County Solid Waste would like to remind our area athletes, coaches, and spectators that it takes teamwork to keep our communities clean and safe. Like most sporting events, a trip through the concession stand for our favorite snacks, drinks, and sweets is a must. But being mindful of what we do with our leftover waste also matters. Cans and bottles should always go into recycling containers, and empty food packages should be disposed of in the trash. Whether on the field or on the court, we wish all area teams a safe and successful season. We're Carroll County Solid Waste, delivering environmental services together.
Welcome back here. Knights will actually inbounds under their own hoop. Trying to get it in, they will turn it over. And here's Lewis Central. They were running the errant pass, slows them down a little bit. And now a drive on the right side by Madelo. Working out to the left wing, now back up top into the hands of Wohlers.
Kemper stays in that man-to-man.
8 deep here so far from the Titans. Working around the perimeter, no rush. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Here's a drive, kick out, now over to the right corner. Borns wants that baseline again. She had it, it was cut off, but she bounces it out of bounds for the turnover.
Yeah, another turnover for Lewis Central. They matched Kemper with 3 in the game.
2:50 to play in the first period. 8-6 Titans on top. Token pressure applied on Tiefenthaler. She'll give it to Antofer, top of the key, dribbles to the right side, hands it off to Simons. Simons, three-pointer from the A on the Kemper Catholic, and she drains it.
Boy, when she gets open, she can hit it, and an assist to Addie Antover.
They did not want to fight over the screen. The Knights take advantage of it. And here's a turnover on the other side as they air out this one over the heads into the bench of the Kemper Knights.
Coach Ever took that 30-second timeout, and I think the message was, girls, we got to pick up the pace. We got to be quicker on our feet.
Knights lead 9-8, 2:28 to play here in the first. Tiefenthaler across the timeline. Leaves it off for Antover up top. Fakes the handoff to Tiefenthaler, now over to Simons. Now Antover drives, throws this one across to Pudens. Pudens started to cut, so there's a battle for the ball. And this is going to stay here on the Kemper Knights as it went off blue. Oh, the official was right there. I don't think he was watching it.
He looked, and I think he was replaying it in his mind, and he went the wrong direction. That was clearly out on Lewis Central. But as it is, it's another turnover against Kemper.
We had a perfect view straight down in front. So the Knights turn the ball over 4 times here tonight, 5 times by the Titans. So nobody taking care of this basketball. Titans, again, just throw it around the perimeter, then try to drive, kick out. Here's Zimmerman, loses the ball. They're going to call a hold on the drive.
Yeah.
And that's going to go on Tiefenthaler. That'll be her first.
I think she reached out, caught the arm as the girl was dribbling past her, knocked the ball loose. It almost looked like a kick, but as it is, it's going to be a foul on out, so that's Kemper's second foul here in the first quarter.
Knights have the 1-point lead as the Titans throw it into the backcourt. Now work to attack. They'll give it to Wohlers, top of the key, left side to Vetter. Now here's the feed, down low to Wohlers. He's got to go right hand, gets the layup.
They do a really nice job. Vetter's very effective at letting those girls roll into that post to get easy buckets.
Tiefenthaler will set up the offense, wants to try to drive on Bournes, has to pull up, throws this one across in the hands of Simons. Simons fakes the shot. She wants to go baseline, has it kind of stripped from behind. She's stuck in the lane, and now we've got a reach in and the foul called.
Yeah, Coach Yetmar said this game would be a little bit like the Glenwood girls, where they're going to get physical, and they certainly are. A lot of arm grabbing, that sort of thing, but really not a lot of vicious fouls or anything like that, but just disruptive.
Knights bounce it into Schenkelberg, goes up strong, can't get it to go. Loose ball rebound grabbed by Puden. She's going to get it out into the hands of Overmole. Now Overmole drives, free throw line jumpers well off the mark. Rebound's going to roll back out into the hands of Overmole. A battle for it. It's on the ground, and Lewis Central will come out with it.
Yeah, quickly up court, down the other end.
Shot is up, no good. Tiefenthaler went up, and she's going to be knocked down as she comes down with the rebound.
Her second rebound. First foul against Lewis Central.
So that'll be the third foul on Lewis Central. The first one on Zimmerman.
Zimmerman, that's where I was looking for her name. Couldn't find it.
Lewis Central leads by 1. Knights have the basketball. 58.8 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter. Doubleheader action coming your way. Top of the key, Schenkelberg. She'll put it on the deck. Gives it off to Hackford. Hackford looks back inside to Schenkelberg. Over to Tiefenthaler on the wing. Tiefenthaler wants to go baseline, and she's going to get pushed out on the wing.
I like that call, too, because it wasn't anything major, but it's one of those things where girls, let's get our hands off one another, clean this game up a little bit.
That's number 2 on Zimmerman.
They bring Bourne back into the game.
Knights air this one out to Simons. Thought about the three. Defense close quick. Hackford catches. Gives it to Schenkelberg. Back to Simons. Simons squares up on the three, then backs off.
Lewis Central really guarding the perimeter.
Yetmar, top of the key, now off to Tiefenthaler. They back off. Tiefenthaler will take the long three, and that one is hard off the back glass. Simons was trying to time the bounce. Bourne soars in and takes it away. See if Lewis Central holds for the final shot, up by 1 here in the first.
Most likely will. Probably going to run that high-pick screen and roll again.
Bourne has this one tipped away by Tiefenthaler. And the ball's loose, but comes out Lewis Central. Here's a running shot. Won't go off the mark. Hackford pulls it down, and now we're going to have a whistle on the floor on the rebound.
Charlotte's first rebound of the night.
And that's number 20. That's 2 on Vetter and 2 on Zimmerman for Lewis Central.
You get Vetter in trouble, in foul trouble, and it's not good, and that also puts Kemper to the line here for 2 shots to end the quarter.
Mackenzie Vetter is the one with 2. Macy still hasn't collected one yet. Hackford at the free throw line. First one is up and good. Tied up 10-all, 2.5 seconds to play here in the first period.
Charlotte, a 70% free throw shooter on the year.
Second one's going to be, it looked short, but she had the right rotation on it, so it found its way into the cylinder.
Yep, she gets that backspin.
And this long half quarter will not go. The Knights will take a 11-10 lead into the break. Here, break 1 at home. We'll step away. We'll be back with more high school basketball action. You're listening to 93.7 KKRL.
Why is life better with American Family Insurance? Because every policy comes with something very special. A trusted agent who's there to help protect your dreams by finding the right coverage at the right price. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact Nicole Unken at Nicole Unken Agency. Call 712-792-1262 or stop by 412 Highway 30 today.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Second quarter action will start with the Titans with the basketball, trailing by 1 to the Kemper Knights here in girls basketball action. Pep band starting to make their presence here.
Kemper back to the original starting lineup.
Titans move the ball over to Vetter. Vetter trying to get going here. She'll hand this one off to Rutledge. Rutledge now left side. Here's a drive by Bournes. That won't go. Battle for the rebound. Grab by Simons.
Keeley's first rebound of the night. Knights quickly up into the front court.
Tiefenthaler setting up the offense to Schenkelberg. Schenkelberg out on the right side. There is no room between Schenkelberg. Simons cuts, gets it inside, but she'll bring it out to the left corner back into Schenkelberg, who's pushed in the back and gets it to go. No call on the foul.
Second assist for Kaylee Simons tonight.
Good body control by Schenkelberg down there.
Yeah, they're really physical with Olivia up on the top of that key.
Here's a steal by Tiefenthaler. She's going to see 1-on-2. Euro step. Rims out, won't go. Schenkelberg battles in there, and they're going to say it was not tipped out by the Titans. It is Titan basketball. 13-10, Kemper leads, 7:06.
Yeah, Addie Antover checking into the lineup.
Antover in for Schenkelberg.
Again, we struggled to get points in that post. We did get that layup out of Schenkelberg here a minute ago, but I think that would help the Kemper Knights a lot. Get the defenders to back off of that perimeter a little bit.
The Knights showing token pressure against Rutledge and Macy Vetter. They get it across, but it was at that 8-second mark, so we're able to really slow down the process of this offense. But this Titans offense is kind of like watching paint dry. It just takes time, and then all of a sudden they shoot towards the hole, and there's an offensive rebound by Vetter. She kicks it out to Rutledge, who hits the free throw line jumper.
Yeah. Got the rebound in there when she's the shortest girl amongst 3 or 4 tall, and we just didn't time our jumps correctly.
Here's a drive by Antover, stripped away, and a turnover by the Knights.
Got him for 5 already.
Now we got 5 turnovers for both sides here early on. Here's a drive, and we're going to have a touch foul by Simons on the drive of Vetter.
Yeah, the girls not moving their feet like they normally don't give up those easy drives to the basket as Sierra Putin replaces Addie Antover in the lineup. But just got to move her feet a little bit more.
Knights going with their smaller looking lineup here. Here's a Vetter with the long 3. It's off the mark. Rebound is long, and they're going to say tipped out by Tiefenthaler trying to run it down.
I think it was.
And it will be Lewis Central basketball in the deep corner.
Yeah, that was, Elsa kind of, I think, was waiting for somebody else to come get that, and there was nobody else there to grab it.
Bournes will set up the offense. Over to Rutledge, now left wing, into the hands of Machio. They work it around that perimeter. Here's a drive by Vetter. Gets to the free throw line. Floaters hard off the back iron. Battle for the rebound. Hackford has it. Good job controlling her body as somebody was falling into her. Pudens off to Simons. Now Hackford hits the deck as somebody runs through her again. Drive by Overmole. Floater too hard.
Hard to get a good look at it, though. Here we are over a quarter into the game, and Elsa Tiefenthaler still hasn't got a point on the board. Very unusual.
Knights lead 13-12. Titans with the basketball, however. Again, Rutledge looks to drive. Leaves this one off to Miller. Miller, right side to Macy Vetter. Still scoreless in this ballgame. Here's a drive in, and we're going to have a charge on Claire Miller. She caught the ball high. They probably could have got her for the travel, but her momentum took the extra steps and drove her into the Kemper Knights player.
And that's the way you take a charge. Elsa Tiefenthaler planted her feet and went down hard. She didn't take the softball. She went down hard, and you're going to get that charge call every time on that.
13-12, Knights lead, 5:15 to play before the half. Tiefenthaler brings it across, some heavy pressure provided by Bournes. Hackford comes off the screen, catches top of the key, over to Tiefenthaler on the left wing. Simons cuts, catches, throws it up too hard off the back iron. Now here come the Titans wanting to run. They get it out to Bournes, who leaked out fast, and she'll lay it in for 2 at the other end.
Coach Edmore just does not like that when we give up those easy buckets, but
Simons sets her feet, 3-pointer, too long. Lewis Central will be coming back with the basketball, up by 1. They want to push.
Yeah, Bournes is all over Elsa and not giving her any room to breathe.
Nobody picked up better, but she threw it too hard off the backboard. Now here's Simons, left side, thought about shooting the 3.
That's double dribble.
They're going to call the double dribble. She used it to kind of control herself.
Yep.
She thought she caught it.
Yep, that was the double dribble. The back official came in and called that.
Here's that pressure from the Knights. See if they can't force a turnover. And they do. Overmole steps in front, now drives up. Lots of contact, and there's the whistle. Overmole did a good job of making sure she created that contact under the basket, threw the ball up. She'll have to earn them from the line.
And Carson's another scorer, only 2 points in the game so far. She got those earlier on a layup. But Kemper's going to need her to step up tonight if they're going to, pull away in this game.
And she hits the first one on the free throw line. This will be the 6th attempt for the Knights at the line as she gets this one. No attempts from the Titans so far this evening. So quickly, they throw it across to Bourne, and Coach Molinex will call a timeout to talk things over. We're going to take it with them. Knights lead 15-14 on 93.7 KKRL.
Are you currently attending or planning to attend DMAC? It's time to start applying for financial assistance for fall 2025 classes. The 2025-26 FAFSA free application for federal student aid is now ready to be filed. To make this form even easier, we have trained professionals on campus to help you complete the application. DMAC has a foundation scholarship application open now until March 1st. Complete one scholarship application to be considered for one of the many scholarships available at DMAC. Call us today at 712-792-1755 and take the first steps towards success.
Basketball action on Friday night. I just want to go football season, I guess. I guess we got one game left in that, huh?
Still got one left. Get to see Cooper Jazine play.
Titans with the basketball after the timeout. Bourne has it. They keep pressing. Knights still in that man-to-man defense. Here's a drive. Won't go. Battle for the rebound. Comes out with Pudens. She thought about sprinting down the court with it, then waited for help. Tiefenthaler across the timeline on the right wing. She'll hand this one off to Overmole. Overmole looks inside. Now over to Hackford. Hackford down to Simons deep in the left corner. Top court pass to Overmole. Hackford's going to clear out. Pudens now deep in the other side.
Elsa's really going to have to work to get the ball open. Again, Bourne is all over her.
Right in her shorts wherever she goes. Simons tries to get this one up to Tiefenthaler. She's pulled across, and they're going to call a jump ball, and it stays with the Knights.
Yeah, Coach Yetmar's a little bit, again, dissatisfied. The girl's just a step slow as Kemper keeps the
I think Yetmar was wondering why there wasn't a foul on the arm drag that brought her across the timeline, or the travel that occurred because of it, or any of it. So Overmole now with the ball. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Needs to put it up. Simons throws it up. Hits the rim. It'll stay live. Good job there by Simons, realizing the crowd was trying to let him know.
Yeah, Carson's got to be aware of that. She's the one that should have taken that shot.
So now Titans down by one, moving the ball around the perimeter. Here's a drive by Bournes into the free throw line. Good job by Hackford. Got a hand on it, but then out of rhythm on the rebound, so the Titans will reset it. Now Simons pokes it away. She's going to race down to the other end. Steps up, crosses over, leaves it off for Tiefenthaler. Can't put it in.
Oh, that was unfortunate. They weren't able to turn it over, but they needed to split there. It was 2-on-1.
Now Tiefenthaler ties them up because they weren't waiting for her.
Yep. And that will be...
Stays with Lewis Central.
Stays with Lewis Central, yes.
But what a job by Tiefenthaler, just kind of sneaking in, grabbing two hands, and surprising the Lewis Central player. 15-14, 2:54 to play. Kemper leads.
Olivia Schenkel
here in the first half.
Kemper.
Bourne comes across the timeline, almost threw it back into the backcourt to Wohlers. Deep down in the right corner, they work into the hands of Vetter. Now it's taken away inside by Schenkelberger, who shuffles her feet, trying to pivot out and turns it over.
7 turnovers now for Kemper. But she made a nice play on the defensive end, gets the steal, and then unfortunately turns it over.
Here's a throwaway by Lewis Central as they're trying to get it to Fitz there on the sideline announcing tonight.
That was kind of an unforced turnover as well. But back to Kemper. Both teams, one with 7, one with 8 turnovers on my numbers anyway.
So far, 9 total points in this quarter for both teams combined. Tiefenthaler out on the left wing to Pudens. Pudens has it slip through her hands, had to go get it again. Now she's going to give it to Simons. Simons, this Lewis Central squad is not afraid to come out and play defense. Tiefenthaler lost it. Now they're going to call over and back.
Yeah,
because the ball went over.
That's the defensive pressure that she's getting from Bourne. She's playing her belly button to belly button all the way out to half court.
The Knights need to find a little better motion offense and some hard screens trying to make some open spots here. Here's a drive now by Vetter. She lost the ball, found the ball, throws the ball up, and it's no good. Schenkelberg pulls down another rebound, though. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Schenkelberg, top of the key. Back over to Tiefenthaler. Bourne's right there with Tiefenthaler. Tiefenthaler drives. Now over to Hackford. Hackford sets her feet. Three-pointers, high arcing and off the mark. Kind of slipped out of her hand as she let it go.
Yeah, the girls are going to have to move quicker on offense. They're just not getting any openings.
Here's a cut inside, kick back out. They'll work it around. Bournes wants to drive baseline again. Tiefenthaler's ready for the drives, trying to set up for the charge when they come. Here's a three-pointer by Vetter on the right wing, and that is Mackenzie Vetter with a three. She's got 5 tonight. Macy Vetter, the leading scorer on the floor tonight, has 0 so far.
Well done by Lewis Central. They ran the offense precisely and got the easy three-pointer.
Buden's out on the left wing, looks at the cutting Simons. Now puts it on the deck up top to Schenkelberg. Schenkelberg looks over to Tiefenthaler. Tiefenthaler avoids the Bourne swipe, fakes the pass, wants to go right. Here's Schenkelberg, top of the key. 10 seconds to shoot. Schenkelberg will set the screen. Tiefenthaler drives, gives it back to Schenkelberg. Schenkelberg threw some contact, couldn't get it to go. Tiefenthaler battles for it, and Lewis Central will corral the rebound.
Elsa got by with a foul on that one.
Mackenzie Vetter wanted the ball, almost let it fly again. She'll cross-court pass now to the left side. Here's a drive by Rutledge. No place to go, and a foul called on the block show.
Yeah, it's going to be on Elsa.
That is going to send Matayau to the line.
Elsa can't get frustrated with what's going on the offensive end. She's just got to keep playing hard, tough defense. Hopefully the offensive game comes back to her here and she gets some shots, but she's only got a couple of shots in this whole game.
Free throw, no good. Titans are up by 2. Yetmar will check in for Pudens. 37 seconds left, so I'm guessing the Knights will hold for the final shot.
Justin told me before the game this is going to be a grind, and boy, he's right, it has been a grind.
Well, now the Titans can hold for the final shot as the Knights were unable to get the rebound off the missed free throw. Here's a drive, kick out, left side, now back up top. Macy Vetter holds it, hands it off to Bournes. Simons comes out on Bournes.
Just 1 second between the shot and game clocks.
15 seconds on that shot clock. Bournes working against Simons. She pushed her all the way out to half court. Here's Vetter now. Vetter trying to use the screen, gets Hackford defensively. Here's a drive, they throw it into Schenkelberg. Schenkelberg out to Simons. Simons at half court. She stops, throws it up too hard. She had a little bit of time, but just threw it up a bit early. But we are at the half. Knights 15, Lewis Central 17 at our halftime break. We'll step away with the halftime show presented by Culver's coming up next on 93.7 KKRL.
For more than 40 years, Culver's has brought you fresh, never frozen deliciousness. And since 2012, we have been proud to serve the Carroll community. From mouth-watering burgers to our one-of-a-kind custards, our goal at Culver's is simple. Satisfy your hunger with the highest quality products delivered to you with a smile. Whether you are a coach, player, or parent, Culver's is the perfect destination to build team spirit. Come celebrate 12 years in Carroll with us.
Culver's, welcome to Delicious.
Napa is your trusted source for automotive parts, accessories, and know-how for your car, truck, SUV, and farm equipment. We offer a complete performance machine shop, extensive tool and equipment department, and hydraulic hoses while you wait. So whether it's a replacement part for your daily driver, or you are just in need for a professional machine shop, you can trust your locally owned and operated Napa store. Make it a point to stop in and see the pros. Napa, Highway 30 West in Carroll. Napa, we are so much more than a parts store.
Hey moms and dads out there, let Pizza Ranch make feeding your family fun and affordable. Every Tuesday night, kids 12 and under eat free. Whether they love the pizza, chicken, or mac and cheese, you'll make them all happy. When you're on the go with sports, church, or, well, just life, come in for a quick and delicious buffet. The best part is, they'll do the dishes. Pizza Ranch makes family meals fun and fast. For delivery or carry-out, call 792-3456. Pizza Ranch, just off Highway 30 in Carroll.
Whoa, that's good.
Smithfield Foods is an American-based food company committed to producing high-quality, wholesome, and affordable food. They want you to join their team in Carroll. They're hiring general production individuals, and the starting pay has now increased to an amazing $20.55 per hour. And you'll also get a generous benefits package. You'll get paid holidays, paid time off, medical, vision, dental insurance, and more. Visit smithfieldfoods.com/Carroll to apply online. Smithfield Foods, equal opportunity employer, including disability and veterans.
At Collins Aerospace, we believe in investing in our employees' future. That's why we are proud to offer our Employee Scholar Program. Whether you want to pursue a professional certificate or a degree related to the industry, we offer full tuition reimbursement and even paid study time. Our Employee Scholar Program is the perfect tool to help achieve the future you've been dreaming of. At Collins, we don't just want to offer you a job, we want to offer you a career and a future in aerospace. For details on the Collins Aerospace Employee Scholar Program, visit us at careers.rtx.com.
For over 50 years, Pringer's Lumberland has been your trusted destination for all things furniture and flooring. Hi, it's Matt Pringer, third generation in our family-owned business. We understand the importance of creating spaces where memories are made and cherished. Our commitment to quality craftsmanship, personalized service, and unbeatable value has made us a staple in the community. Pringer's Lumberland is more than just a furniture store. We're part of your community. And when you shop with us, you're not just furnishing your home, you're investing in the livelihood of your neighbors. Pringer's Lumberland, Highway 30 West in Carroll.
And we welcome you back here to the Gatorade broadcast booth, high up on the balcony at the Kemper Gymnasium this evening, where the Kemper Knights are hosting the Lewis Central Titans. It is the Titans over the Knights, 17-15, here at the end of the second period. This is the halftime show brought to you by Culver's, celebrating 40 years in business and 12 years right here in Carroll. Culver's, welcome to Delicious. I'd take some ice cream right now.
Oh, yeah, I'd take a Butterburger.
But, we were just talking in the break. The Kemper Knights scored 4 points in that quarter. They're only down by 3. If you're going to have your bad quarter, or down by 2, that's not a bad quarter to have it in.
Yeah, and they just really struggled with the physicalness and the tough defense of Lewis Central. And they've just got to learn to play through that stuff. They've got to play stronger. Got to be stronger with their body, stronger with the basketball.
This is one of those games that you watch the first half. They let it play physical. It was physical on both ends, fair called physical game. These coaches are going to go in there and they're going to talk to their players about playing a physical game. I hope that we don't see a switch to where there's a whistle fest here in the second half.
Well, I don't think it hasn't been really rough. It's just that they're bodying up, and Kemper's got to be able to match their strength. Hey, speaking of strength, I've got some updates from the district wrestling that I want to report on. Kemper, I don't believe, has anybody in the winner's bracket yet, but we have several girls coming from the backside that all won and are still eligible to move up to third. Kyla Wiskus, Ellie Summerfield, Madigan Hoyt, Charlie all got pins in their backside, and then Anna Schutte unfortunately lost, but the rest had byes, and then Kyla Walterman, won by pins. So, and Ellie Summerfield won on her. So we got some girls coming along and still in the hunt for a third place in their district wrestling.
Heck of a battle there for them, and we've got a heck of a battle coming up for the second half of action here with the Titans leading by 2. Quick look at the stats. You've got the leading scorer, Ellie Bournes, with 6. Then you've got Claire Miller with 2. Brooklyn Rutledge has 2. Also, Mackenzie Vetter has 5, and Mallory Wohlers with 2. Also for the Kemper Knights leading the way, Charlotte Hackford with 5 points, Carson Overmole with 4, Olivia Schenkelberg with 3, and Kaylee Simons has 3. Yes, the leading scorer for the Knights has not found the scoreboard yet, courtesy of Ellie Bournes, who has been right with her every time on that offensive end for Elsa Tiefenthaler. And you have to expect that we're going to see some sort of a change offensively to try to get Elsa some moves.
Yeah, we got to get her into the lineup, but it's going to require her to work harder. It's going to require all of her teammates to work harder so that they can set better screens, tighter screens. and she's going to have to work hard to come off those picks as well. So,
atmosphere starting to fill up here. Halftime of the girls' game. The pep band's going. Always love to hear that.
Father Bame is usually on the drums, but not tonight. I'm not sure who's down there, but I'm sure he will later.
He might find his way up there.
I see Mike Ludwig in the crowd tonight, sitting up here behind us.
So, Knights down 17-15 here at the half. We're going to step away. We'll come back, talk about a few changes, and we'll see what the Knights have in store here in this second half.
Are you looking to boost your brand? Toploft makes it easy with custom online stores for businesses, sports teams, and organizations. Enhance your brand visibility with a tailor-made store showcasing your logo, colors, and designs. Enjoy endless customization options, choose styles, colors, and add your unique touch to every product. Plus, their streamlined ordering system ensures a smooth experience for you and your customers. Elevate your brand with Toploft in downtown Carroll, or visit toploftclothing.com and start building your online store today.
Financial planning can be easy to avoid, but in these uncertain times, it should be your top priority. Now is the time to put Silverleaf Wealth Management on your team. Whether you want to plan for retirement, better manage your investment assets, or fund your kids' education, Silverleaf Wealth Management can help you discover, design, and implement a plan for pursuing your goals. Visit us online or schedule a consultation with me, Ann Slechta, today by calling or texting us at 712-775-2251. This is Silverleaf Wealth Management of Carroll, Iowa.
Hello, this is Dr. Michael Dirks, orthopedic surgeon with St. Anthony's. I'm excited to have joined the team here at St. Anthony's, your local sports injury experts. We perform knee arthroscopy with ACL reconstruction and meniscus repair, as well as shoulder arthroscopy with rotator cuff and labral repair. If you're suffering from hip, knee, or shoulder pain, give us a call so we can get you back to the playing field or back to the activities that you love doing.
St. Anthony Orthopedics, located on the St. Anthony campus. St. Anthony Regional Hospital, always look to the cross, always St. Anthony.
Hi, this is J.R. Mayhall, insurance agent and realtor with Gredeman & Associates. We're excited to announce Eric Bass and Nate Gredeman have joined our team. Eric has numerous years of experience in both insurance and real estate, and we're excited that Nate has moved back and brought his wealth of knowledge of commercial real estate to our team, and he also has his insurance license. It's a very challenging time in both real estate and insurance, and we are here to help you. Gredeman & Associates, Highway 30 here in Carroll.
Welcome back here to the Culver's halftime show. Tom Hawkamp with Doug Waniger. It is the Titans up 17-15. We talked about offensively what the Knights need to do. Defensively, they've been pretty solid and had their hands active, and that has forced 6 turnovers there in that first half.
Now, obviously, you only give up 17 points. You're playing pretty good defense, but they need to step it up a little bit to create a few more turnovers and get steals that turn into buckets. That's kind of what their game is, and where a lot of their offense comes from is from their defense. So I think that's what Coach Edsmart's probably going to tell them. And I got one correction to make on the lineups. I said Kyra Walterman. It's Kyla Wiskus. I knew that, but messed it up. So
the other side of things for the Kemper Knights on offense, maybe see if some of those driving lanes might open up. They're out there on you. Can you just turn the corner and get to the rim controlled and get that easy basket?
Yeah, and that's going to take just a more aggressive approach to your offense. You know, like you said, when you come off those, you got to come hard. You just got to step up the pace.
17-15 the score as we get ready to come out of halftime. Looks as though both teams going to send their original starters out there. That'll be Simons, Tiefenthaler, Overmole, Hackford, and Schenkelberg. For the Titans, it'll be Bourns-Vetter, Larson, Miller, and Rutledge.
See Father Remitz in the house, sitting in his wheelchair down there at midcourt. Big Kemper fan.
Knights will have the ball to start the second half. They'll work on the far side away from the balcony, as we call it. Tiefenthaler will throw it into Overmole, top of the key.
I'm guessing they're going to work to get Elsa a bucket right kind of out of the half, see if they can shake her free.
Simons will get the shot off of a double screen and drains it from the top of the key.
Good start for the Knights, the assist to Elsa Tiefenthaler.
So the Knights take back the 1-point lead. Almost matched the scoring they had last quarter. This Lewis Central squad not afraid to take the air out of the basketball on the offensive side either. Here's Macy Vetter, their leading scorer coming into this ball game, not getting the shots they want. Simons will have another rebound.
Got her for 2 in the game.
She'll go back to the right side. Look over to Overmole. Overmole, top of the key. Left side, Schenkelberg. Schenkelberg looks at the cutter. Simons tries to go high, then goes low. Here's Tiefenthaler now looking to drive.
I think Carson could get the drive when she gets that opening at the top, too. I think she could go past that girl.
Carson to Schenkelberg. Schenkelberg got with a little help on that shove. They let him put the hands on the hips and move him out a couple times, and Schenkelberg unable to adjust for that.
Got to go stronger.
Rutledge out on the left side. They'll swing it around over to the right side. Back up to Rutledge. Now over to Vetter. Vetter stands on the left wing, drives baseline. The Knights have given that up all night, and she's going to get her first basket. So Macy Vetter with her first basket.
Came in averaging 12 in the game.
In the game, puts the Titans back on top, 19-18. 6.5 minutes to play here in the third. Schenkelberg hands off to Simons. Simons wants to go baseline, right side. Overmole, come get it on the right wing. Fakes down deep to the corner. Now she wants to drive. Swan in, back out to Simons. Simons, back to Overmole. Overmole looks down. Tiefenthaler stands in the left corner. Now back door to Simons. Simons tried to get it up quick, but was too far under the basket.
Yeah, Carson's got it. They got to spread that out a little bit and get Carson that drive. I think she could take that girl to the basket.
Mayal now over to Rutledge. Rutledge on the right side to Bournes. Bournes is going to let a three fly, and that's well off the mark. The rebound was sought after, and the Knights will come out with it as Schenkelberg clears it. Here's Tiefenthaler looking to drive. Lots of contact on the drive. She'll back out to Simons. Simons on the right wing. Here's Schenkelberg. Schenkelberg dribbles to the right side, hands off to Tiefenthaler, and then falls back. Tiefenthaler tries to get to Schenkelberg. A lot of busy hands up in the air. It was behind Schenkelberg. Coach Jetmar saying, put it in the air. Let her go get it.
Yeah, let her go get it. 5:39 now. Third quarter.
Knights trail by 1. A little token pressure. Hackford and Tiefenthaler trap in the corner. Rutledge has it. Turns Tiefenthaler on the reach-in. Her second. First team foul of the half.
Addie Antover checks in for Olivia Schenkelberg. Kemper's going to need to get a few more points out of that post position to free up that outside a little bit.
Vetter will take it from the back court forward. Hands it off on the right wing to Matayao. Now back to Vetter. Vetter's got a trap in the corner. Feed down to Matayao. The help defense was there. Kick out to Bournes. Bournes will send another three, and she hits it.
That's like the inside-outside game, and she's a good player. She was wide open on that. Nobody near her.
Hackford catches it quick. Passes up the open jumper. Now here's a handoff by Antover. Hackford hit up hard at the top of the key. Now it's going to be a wrestle. Who wants to challenge? And the shot's no good, but no Knights got back to challenge for the rebound, and an easy offensive rebound and putback for Matayao.
Kemper sloppy with the basketball on the offensive end and didn't hustle back on the defensive end.
Knights now trail by 6. Need some points on this possession, it seems like. Simons inside to Overmole. Too hard off the left hand.
Got to go up strong with that ball. Just kind of soften it up there, kind of lobbing it up. And
Bournes to Rutledge, over to Vetter on the left wing. Vetter's going to use the screen, come off of it hard. The Knights switching on the screens right now. Here's the top of the key, Miller. Miller over to Rutledge. Rutledge now cross court into the hands of Matayao.
They're going to take their time and be patient.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Right side, Vetter. She'll let the three fly. It's off the mark. The Knights battle for the rebound, and the Titans soar in and get it, reset the shot clock. Here's a drive and a jump ball called. Good job by Overmole seeing it, just putting her hands on it.
That'll be Lewis Central's ball again on that, giving up those offensive rebounds. Nobody's getting a body on anybody. They go up and fight for it among themselves, and it was an easy takeaway for Lewis Central.
Titans inbounds under the hoop. They'll lob it in to Bournes. Bournes up top to Vetter. Vetter now guarded by Mashing, and they're going to call a charge.
Offensive foul, I think there's
offensive foul on the screen there on Miller. That's going to be her second.
She's asking the official what she did. Quite frankly, I didn't see it either. I thought it looked like a pretty good screen.
Emotions that she leaned into it, so maybe got off of her center, you know.
Kemper's gone, and we talked about those scoring droughts. Here we are, another scoring drought of about 4 minutes. We've only got 3 points and 1 basket in this quarter.
Tiefenthaler takes the abuse going down the side. Mashing comes and gets it. The pass was not good off of her back leg. Not crisp. How long's Coach Yetmar let this go before he visits with his team on the sideline?
You could tell he's frustrated, but it's just we're just playing way too relaxed tonight.
Titans working across, just light pressure, throws it center. Now over to Vetter on the right side. Coming off of the bend with Zimmerman. Catches, back over to Bourne. Bourne to Zimmerman, deep in the left corner. Zimmerman wants to go baseline. It's been open all night. Bourne catches it back over to Vetter. Vetter tries to cut, goes hard, in and out, won't fall.
Morgan Mashing with the rebound. Kemper's got to get some buckets here.
Tiefenthaler off to Antoper. Antoper puts it on the ground, gives it to Simons. Simons reverses court, now hands off to Tiefenthaler. Tiefenthaler working against Bournes. Now needs some help, tries to go back door. Bournes was waiting for it. Now Simons is going to flash by. Bournes will lay it in for two. Turnover and points at the other side.
Bournes is a nice player. He's only 5'2", but she's definitely the most aggressive girl on the court tonight.
Leading scorer on the court tonight, too, with 11. And Antoper looks back door to Tiefenthaler. Tiefenthaler sets in, and she'll get her first basket off the Antoper feed.
Yeah, that's the first time that she's gotten away from Bournes and finally gets a bucket.
First time she's really cut inside. 27-26. And a timeout called by Coach Molinex. He could look at the shot clock, too. That's one thing with that. It's easy to know when it's about to run out. 26-20. Titans on top of Kemper, back in 30 seconds.
From footings to framing to finish. For farm, home, or commercial, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
And we welcome you back to the Kemper Gym here at the Gatorade broadcast booth. Remember, after the game, we will name the Motor Inn Player of the Game. Also, remember, Coach Yetmar is going to join us immediately following this game, not in the halftime of the boys' game, because he's got to get going here this evening. Right now, Titans 26, Kemper 20. The Knights have scored 5 points, 9 points for the Titans here in the first 6 minutes. Just shy of 6 minutes of this third quarter. It was 15-17 at the half, and the Knights led 11-10 at the end of one.
3 reserves in here right now. Coach Yetmar trying to find a lineup that can generate some offense.
Simons with a poke away, but Bourne's able to run it back down. They'll work it around the perimeter. Looked like
she
shuffle
traveled.
of feet there.
Yeah.
Zimmerman. Here's Vetter. Vetter driving to Bournes. Bournes, top of the key. Now over to the right side. Three-pointer is on the way. That is off the mark. And a good job by Tiefenthaler boxing out, forcing the foul as Wohlers went through her to try to get the rebound.
Yeah, Wohlers has got 2 fouls now. Kemper will have it underneath, bringing it up court, have it in the backcourt.
Antoper over to Simons on the left wing. Simons wants to drive baseline. We're going to have a push on the drive. Good job by Simons. The Titans were hedging up because the Knights have not taken advantage of the baseline.
That's the 3rd foul on Lewis Central this quarter. So Kemper's still not shooting. They have the ball underneath their own basket on the west end of the gym.
Knights, a little confusion on who is going to take it. Yetmar will run it down in the backcourt. And now Coach Yetmar wants a timeout. He's going to visit with his team, try to shake them out of this third quarter funk. He had a quick visit with them. So we'll be back after this 1-minute timeout.
Since 1925, Eco Water Systems has been proud to provide the Carroll area with the level of quality and service their customers deserve. Now, Dries Company could not be more excited to continue that tradition. That's right, Eco Water Systems is now Dries Company Eco Water Systems, combining 2 names you know and trust to provide you with the absolute best in your water needs. Dries Company Eco Water Systems. Call us today, 712-792-3434, or stop in and see us at 609 North Carroll Street. Let's solve your water issues together. Thank you for calling Brinks Exteriors. This is Allie.
Hi. We recently had a tree fall in our house, and I'd like to get an estimate for roof damage.
Sure, we offer free on-site consultations for all our services.
Great. While I have you, could you refer me to someone who can replace the drafty window?
Brinks does windows too, with high-quality Energy Star products.
What if we'd like to replace our siding?
Brinks has you covered.
Gutters? Doors?
Our name says it all. Brinks Exteriors is your headquarters for all things exterior, from start to finish.
Call 712-ROOF-PRO or visit BrinksExteriors.com.
Basketball action on 93.7 KKRL. Tom Hawkamp with Doug Waniger. The Knights struggle to get it in, but Simons finally catches it, hands it off to Tiefenthaler. Tiefenthaler still working against Bournes. Drives, gives to Yetmar. Yetmar sets her feet. Thought about the three twice. Couldn't pull the trigger. Here's Tiefenthaler getting it back. Looks inside to Mashing. Tiefenthaler uses the screen. Sets up. That one's off to the left side. Good battle inside by Anthofer. She's going to hit the deck battling for the rebound, but the Titans will clear it.
Good effort, though, by Addie to try to get that bound. Just wasn't able to secure it.
26-20. Titans on top of Kemper. 1:12 to play in the third period here in girls basketball action. Titans work it around the perimeter. Back in the hands of Mackenzie Vetter. Now back up top to Macy. Macy steps back, lets the three fly, and she's got it.
Boy, that's the biggest lead by far tonight. They're up 9 now. 56 seconds to the clock running here in the third quarter.
And Macy Vetter's found her spot to get some points as she's hit the 2 of the last 3 shots for this team. Here's a tip ball, ran down by Yetmar. She's going to try to force her way in. Gives it to Tiefenthaler. Tiefenthaler drives, lots of contact, no whistle. Rebound by the Titans.
Yeah. Elsa's just not getting free for anything. They're going to be able to run the clock down to at least probably 3 or 4 seconds, so Kemper may not even get another shot off this half.
Bournes cross court to McKenzie. McKenzie looks inside. Now she'll throw this one to Young, who just checked in. A takeaway by Simons. Simons wants to go right hand. There's a swing, and they will say it'll be Kemper ball. They'll inbounds under their own basket with 14 seconds remaining in the quarter.
One thing about Kaylee, she'll never quit working hard. You know, things haven't gone Kemper's way these last 2 quarters, but give credit to the defense of Lewis Central. They're just outplaying us and out-hustling us.
Here's a shot up and good from Mashing. Count the basket. Battled through the contact.
Assists to Elsa Tiefenthaler. But lucky to get that one to go down because it was kind of the land of the Giants for
Mashing.
Yeah. Mashing, yes.
She just battled through it. Now she stands at the line.
Making only 5-4.
And the shot is good. Is that what the Knights need to get a spark going offensively? Bourne wants to shoot down the court, tries to bounce pass over, kicks back out. Now she calls for it, top of the key, lets the three fly, and she's got it.
Wow, well done by Lewis Central to get that last second shot wide open from the top of the key from about 23 feet.
32-23. Lewis Central on top of Kemper at the end of 3 in girls basketball action on 93.7 KKRL.
Hi, this is Michelle from Midwest Wholesale. Your kitchen is the heart of your home, and Birch cabinets are designed to make it unforgettable. At Midwest Wholesale, we offer a stunning range of finishes, wood selections, and accessories to craft a space that's uniquely yours. With decades of experience in thousands of kitchens, bathrooms, and mudrooms designed, we're the experts you can trust to bring your vision to life. Kitchens Plus by Birch and Midwest Wholesale. How you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver. Call or visit Midwest Wholesale today.
When it comes to sports injuries and pain, call the specialist at Suppy Chiropractic Clinic, Dr. Mike Suppy and Dr. Jack Janning. Dr. Suppy and Dr. Janning work closely with area athletes and teams in providing effective treatment and rehabilitation of sports-related injuries. For optimal sports performance, call Dr. Mike Suppy and Dr. Jack Janning at Suppy Chiropractic Clinic, 792-6026. Or stop by their clinic at 1420 Highway 71 North in Carroll. Proud sponsors of all area teams.
Welcome back here to basketball action on 93.7 KKRL. Tom Hawkamp, Doug Waniger, start of the fourth quarter. Knights trail 32-23 to Lewis Central. They have the basketball to start with. Can they get something going? Pudens looks at Hackford counting. Now throws it over to Overmole, top of the key. Tiefenthaler comes and gets it. She's still working against Bournes, who's been a thorn in her side all night. Uses a good screen, gets a drive. Lost her dribble, kicks it back out to Pudens. Pudens watches somebody fly by, goes high off the glass, no good, and Titans will again grab it. Just no controlled shots inside right now for this Kemper squad.
Yeah, I think Coach Etmar is probably going to tell you that we've got outworked tonight.
Titans working it around the perimeter, now over to Vetter. Vetter runs into a double team, leaves it back off to Rutledge. Rutledge wants to drive. Overmole reaches in.
Thought she got a clean steal there, but the official was right there and saw it differently.
So the first call foul, that'll be the second on Overmole, first of the quarter. Lewis Central to inbounds under their own basket. Give it to Vetter. Vetter catches on the block. Turn. Can't get it. Schenkelberg pulls in the rebound.
Quickly
out to Overmole. Overmole sets the brakes. Now back up to Schenkelberg, over to Hackford. Hackford now down to Pudens. Nobody's looking to shoot right now. Just looking to move the ball around the perimeter.
Yeah, Charlotte passed up a shot there that she's got to
over
take.
To Hackford. Hackford now top of the key. Now over to Schenkelberg. Schenkelberg hands it off to Overmole. Overmole looks. Everybody backs off. She decides to drive into coverage and get into a tie ball.
Yeah, good job by Lewis Central. That was Macy Vetter reaching in and tied it up. And it's going to be Lewis Central's ball, so that goes as another turnover against Kemper.
I have that as 12 turnovers for the Kemper Knights here this evening. 6:47 to play in the game. 32-23. Lewis Central on top. Completely opposite of what I expect from the boys' game to come.
Yeah. Probably won't see many shot clock violations in that game.
Here's Vetter working her way around the perimeter, trying to find an opening, and Pudens does a good job, jumps the passing lane, runs down the loose ball.
Good steal by Sierra. It's her second in the game.
Tiefenthaler faces off against Bourne, gives it to Schenkelberg. Schenkelberg puts it on the deck to Overmole. Overmole faced up, throws it now down to Schenkelberg. Schenkelberg goes up, and there's the whistle.
Yeah, she got to get that ball up higher so that we can catch it at the top of her jump and put that thing in.
Got to get it in there quicker, too.
Got to get it in
quicker. Wide open. The help defense was well away, but the delay in passing it in there, and then they finally showed up.
And if she'd have got it timely, Olivia would have been able to shoot that as a layup as opposed to having to stop and catch it and try to go up with it.
Free throw is hard off the back iron. Second one is good.
Eight-point lead now, 32-24. Kemper's only scored, 14 points in the last 2+ quarters.
Schenkelberg out for Simons. They're going to go with a speedy style offense. No real big out there. Hackford and Overmole are out there, but here's Vetter now, driving. Gets to the glass, misses the shot. Rebounds grabbed by Tiefenthaler, and they're going to call a jump ball. And Vetter is down. She may have hit her head on the floor as she went down.
Yeah, Vetter fell into Tiefenthaler on that, so I thought that might be a foul, but come away with the jump ball.
Some staff out to see Vetter.
Looks like she's going to come out of the game, maybe?
Well, she'll have to come out.
Yeah.
Here.
Mackenzie Vetter going to check in for her.
So Macy heads out here at the 5:57 mark in the fourth period.
One thing you look at these girls and you can see, just from a body stature standpoint, they're significantly stronger looking than the Kemper girls, and that's made a big difference as they're playing this defense, and while they're able to get by with some of those stuff, it isn't fouls.
Macy took the whole side of her head, she said. Here's Simons looking to drive out to Tiefenthaler. Three, right wing, off the mark, long. Battle for the rebounds ran out.
Good hustle by Sierra Pudens to get over there to that far corner as Morgan Mashing checks into the game.
So Mashing in for Hackford. Jetmar working on finding that lineup that can take this ball away, maybe get some transitional points.
Charlotte got that first three-pointer
right
early in the ball game.
And I don't know why Overmole didn't just go grab it.
Yeah.
It is a turnover still, but Overmole had a chance to pick it up about 10, 15 feet on the court and just starting off a fast break going the other way.
Yeah, Lewis Central could have grabbed that thing and put it in for a bucket.
Here's Tiefenthaler now attacking the timeline. Still staring at Barnes. Gives it to Overmole out on the left wing. She squares up. Simons thought about sending the three. Now lobs it down to Tiefenthaler. Tiefenthaler on the baseline. Has to just throw this one back out to Simons. Wide open three for Simons is off the back iron. She'll get the rebound. Tiefenthaler fakes the three, wants to go baseline. Double team comes back to Simons. Simons over to Overmole. Three-pointer left side, too long. Titans clear the rebound.
Just cannot buy a basket. They got some good looks that time down, but can't get anything to go in. Now a steal by Carson Overmole.
Throws it over to Tiefenthaler. Tiefenthaler attacking Bournes, and she'll get the layup. Tiefenthaler hit the deck. No whistle.
Assist to Carson Overmole.
Timeout on the floor by Coach Mullinex of the Lewis Central Titans. 32-26. Back in 30 seconds. Titans on top of Kemper.
This is Brian Moore from Avila Bank. At Avila Bank, we're here to help you every step of the way. Whether you're just starting out and need a little help to get that farm or business off the ground, or maybe you've been around for a while and need some help in achieving that next goal, we are here to help. We can't walk in your shoes, we just want to walk beside you on your path to success. Stop in and see what Better Banking is all about. We'd be happy to talk to you about putting your farm or business on the path to financial success. Avila Bank, member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Welcome back here as the come out of the timeout. Macy Vetter does check back in after hitting her head.
Kemper's still in this game. They're only down 6. There's 5 minutes left. They just got to start executing on the offensive end, maybe get some steals on defense.
They're working on it here defensively. Here's a poke, but it ends up in the Titans' hand. Tiefenthaler jumped the pass, just couldn't get her hand on it enough to tip it away. Titans going to work on eating away this clock with that lead. Only 6, but it seems like a lot more here in this ball game. 32-26.
Boy, it does, because we've just had very few buckets, but fortunately they haven't had many either.
Pass on the right wing. Zimmerman drives, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Coach Yetmar up off the bench, too. He's signaling travel, which was blatant travel before the foul, but nonetheless they're going to call the foul. And Avery Zimmerman to the line.
Zimmerman, scoreless so far, and that one will rattle its way out.
Still scoreless.
Third free throw tonight from this Titans squad. That's the 4th, and none of them have went in.
Morgan Mashing grabs the rebound.
Chases down that rebound. Out comes Tiefenthaler, hands off to Simons. Simons is way out there. Thought about it, but decided not to.
I've seen her take that shot before. She can hit it.
She made one close to it over here on this side earlier tonight.
We've got to get something going inside if we're going to free these girls up outside. There we go inside to Carson. And instead of turning and going left, she could have turned and gone left for a left-handed layup. She tried to go right and travels.
Into a lot of congestion. 13th turnover of the night for the Kemper Knights unofficially. They're still just down by 6 with 4 minutes to play in this ball game.
Nice crowd here tonight. Even the upstairs here filling up.
There by the Titans, trying to clear the ball away. They're just going to take this clock down as far as they can. This offense is lethargic.
They're very deliberate.
Here's a pass inside. The drive is going to go in.
Really nice give and go over the top.
Claire Miller able to get the basket.
Wohlers, great pass.
Knights need a little urgency in their offense right now. Tiefenthaler going to drive the lane. Shot is good, and she's going to go to the line for a chance at a three-point play, and that might have been the softest contact she's ran into tonight.
And they call the foul. And she's been bumped around a little bit on the shots she has taken, but she has not gotten very many shots. Fortunately, she gets one there and cuts the lead to 6, gets the chance to get it down to 5, 3:23 left.
Tiefenthaler's free throw won't go. Putins with the offensive board. Putback is no good.
Would have been nice to get that to be able to drop.
Titans quickly rush it out to Bournes. Bournes over to Vetter. Vetter wants to drive inside. She's going to throw this one up on a whistle on the swat. Looks like it'll go against Overmole.
Yeah. Carson didn't like that call. Well, Coach was certainly right at the beginning of the game when I was talking to him, but before the game, he said it's going to be a grind, and this has definitely been the epitome of a grind for a basketball game.
Macy Vetter with the first made free throw tonight for Lewis Central.
Charlotte Hackford back in.
Mashing will head to the bench. 35-28. Lewis Central on top. Second one's no good. Hackford with the rebound. Can the Knights turn it into something? Now down by 7. The lead was 9 at one point. Simons, 3, top of the key, too hard. Hackford pushes the rebound around, but it's cleared by the Titans. Knights work to put a little pressure on. Tiefenthaler tried to take it away from Bournes. Bournes caught it, now up to Vetter. Vetter sees a wide open lane, drives, and floats it in for 2.
Nice drive to the basket by Vetter.
Held quiet in the first half, now has 8 here in the second half.
And that's their biggest lead again with 9, and Kemper going to struggle to get the points on the offensive end.
There's a late blocking call. Tiefenthaler might have took it to the knee. And they're going to call that one on number 12, Mattiau.
First, I didn't think he was going to call it during the shot, but Elsa go to the line. Kemper down, the biggest lead again, 9 points.
Free throw's no good from Tiefenthaler.
It's going to be tough to get back in the game when we can't make the throws. I think we're under 50% tonight. Haven't gotten a lot of them, have we?
6 of 9. 7 of 10. I can do that math. That's 70%. Marilyn Peters would be happy. Yeah. I can figure that one out. Here's Tiefenthaler with a steal at the other end. Throws it up to Simons. Simons looked at the 3. They had a chance to go before the numbers got back and just too slow to get into it. Simons, long 3. Off the back iron. Does not go. Loose rebound. We're going to tie this thing up. Everybody's on that one.
And that's going to be a jump ball.
Simons, Tiefenthaler, and Bournes all hugging that one.
Those aren't ideal shots, but we can't get anything else. We just can't get open inside to take a higher percentage shot.
So now the Knights going to put some pressure on, and they'll go for a half court. And we've got a timeout called by Coach Molinex. He sprinted to the baseline to get to the official. 37-29, Lewis Central on top. 2 minutes to play in this contest. Back in 1 minute on KKRL.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you're looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest.
Hi, this is Dr. Mulbauer from McFarland Clinic in Carroll. If you are expecting a baby, our family medicine department is here to help you every step of the way. Our physicians provide prenatal care and services, childbirth, and postpartum care. Your McFarland Clinic family medicine physicians can perform C-sections and VBACs during delivery. Call our family medicine office at 712-792-1500 or visit our website at mcfarlandclinic.com for more information. McFarland Clinic Carroll, here for you and your growing family.
Friday night basketball action. Girls contest right now. 2 minutes to play. 37-29. Lewis Central on top of the Kemper Knights. Knights need to put some defensive stops in with some points here quickly. They've been unable to do it so far in the second half. Coming up for you, we will have the boys contest. So stay tuned for that. Prudence was right there. Tiefenthaler deflects it out. That defense is now in the shorts of Lewis Central.
Yeah, this is the kind of defense Kemper normally plays. They picked up the pace on this possession. They've had forced turnovers tonight, but just haven't been able to convert any of them into points. Now we get a steal from Sierra.
Grabbing that loose ball. Hands it off to Overmo. Overmo over to Tiefenthaler. Tiefenthaler, long 3, just off the front of the rim. The touch on that far side of the court here has been bad.
Yeah.
The lid went on in the second quarter on this side and hasn't came off very easily tonight. 11 points in the first quarter and 18 cents.
Yeah, I think the rim is shrunk or something. Elsa, of course, with only 7 points, all of them coming here in the second half. Lead is still 8.
Lewis Central feeds the ball around the perimeter. Minute 23 to play. Tiefenthaler dives for it. This should be at least a jump ball, and it will be, so that's going to be a Lewis Central turnover.
That was a great effort by Elsa to knock that ball away and then get the steal, and that creates the turnover against Lewis Central.
Yetmar comes in.
Coach is going to need he's needing three-pointers right now. So
with Hackford. Tiefenthaler catches in the backcourt, squares up against Borms. Simons will get it off of the rotation here. The old weave started at the top of the key. Somebody's going to have to turn it into offense pretty soon. Here's Hackford out to the corner, up to Simons. Somebody has to think about taking this shot. Yetmar passes up over to Tiefenthaler. Tiefenthaler sees the baseline open, goes in, lays it in for two.
Took the Euro step. Coach Yetmar calls a timeout as Elsa got to the basket. They spread the defense out a little bit. Just haven't been quick enough to get to the bucket like we need to.
Just shy of a minute to play in this one. And it looked like they had some shots. Just kind of shying away from the shots because it wasn't going in. And at some point, you just got to let them go when you're this late into this ball game.
Yeah, when you're down 8-10 points with a minute and a half left, you can't be passing up potential shots. You got to take them, especially when we've struggled to get the ball in the hole tonight.
Scores throughout the game brought to you by our friends at Drees Company Eco Water Systems. Man, do they got a nice building down there on 71 now. But this has been a game of runs, and that 9-point lead seemed unsurmountable. It's down to 6 again. Can the Knights turn them over, maybe make Lewis Central, maybe foul them? I mean,
a couple steals and a couple threes. And
they're 1 of 6 from the free throw line. Make them earn the win.
Yeah.
I mean, you will be here all night, but with a minute left, you could at least put them at the line 7 times if they keep missing and get your chance back into this ball game.
Yeah, the way this game has gone, it feels like we should be down 20, but we're only down 6 points. And it's just a matter of making a couple of shots, but it's going to have to happen on defense.
Full court pressure coming from the Kemper Knights. They'll throw it into Vetter. Give it back to Rutledge, who full courts it across the timeline. Here's a bounce pass down, and now the Titans will pull it out. Bourne, top to Vetter. Vetter over to the right side. Simons goes in, tries to take it away.
Gets the foul.
They're going to send Wohlers to the free throw line, which it kind of looked like what we were shooting for, but the Knights need to collect some fouls. Nope, that should have been it, yeah.
Yeah, that was the 5th foul.
Well, they were acting like they were going to throw it on the side, so I thought maybe we got ahead of ourselves. I can promise you math is not a strong suit.
Wohlers hasn't shot a lot of free throws this year, but
that one will rim out.
Kemper getting their shooters back in the lineup.
Yetmar and Hackford sprint in. Simons will come up on the lane. It'll be 4-on-2 on the rebound here. Second free throw is short, and Simons rips it away. Throws it up to Hackford. Hackford to Tiefenthaler. Three-pointer. Tiefenthaler. Too long. Won't go. Battle for the rebound. Going to send Miller to the free throw line.
That was not a bad foul because we don't give up any time, but Elsa just cannot get the lid off the basket with those three-pointers.
Had a nice look, just sent it long. .36 seconds left in the game. That free throw is going to go in for Miller.
That was a good-looking stroke.
Second made free throw of the ball game for Lewis Central. She'll make them both. So they're now 30% from the line.
Back up to an 8-point lead.
Overmole over to Simons. Simons drives baseline. Floater's too hard. Rebound going to be cleared by Lewis Central.
And that'll likely do it.
Quickly work it up. And trying to get in there. They're going to send Miller back to the line. Just made 2. Tiefenthaler is going to be calling for the foul.
39-31, 21 seconds left. Kemper's definitely had their chances in this game. We just couldn't make anything happen on the offensive end.
Going to not want to foul Claire Miller.
Nope, 3 for 3 now, at least. 3 in a row here late.
And she gets the roll on the fourth one.
Lead back up to 10 now. That's their biggest of the game.
Yetmar catches right side, passes up. Tiefenthaler will take the shot, gets this one to finally go.
Coach Yetmar calls an immediate timeout, but going to be too little too late with 12 seconds left, down 7.
7-point difference, 12 seconds left. We're back after this word from our sponsors on 93.7 KKR.
From bump, set, spike to the crack of the bat, At Motor Inn of Carroll, we love our high school sports, and we love the opportunity to support our local schools, athletes, coaches, and parents. Through the hard work of our kids, we get the enjoyment of watching and listening to their activities. Other life lessons, like teamwork and citizenship, help create outstanding young women and men we are so proud to sponsor. Good luck to all of our local sports teams from Motor Inn of Carroll.
High school basketball action for you this Friday night here on 93.7 KKRL. It's 41-34, Lewis Central on top. 12 seconds remain in this contest.
I would expect Kemper to foul immediately. It's going to take a miracle here to pull this out, but as anybody watched the Iowa State game the other night, miracles do happen.
Here's a pass into Vetter. Mashing, trying to be physical with Vetter. Goes, helps her up.
Try to put Vetter to the free throw line.
First foul on Mashing. Hackford and Yatmar check in.
Vetter's a 70% free thrower on the year for Lewis Central. She's a nice player.
Free throw is up and good from Vetter. So now when you need them to miss, they start making them. Second free throw on the way, and that one is also good. Pass over to Simons. Three-pointer long range. In and out, won't go. Almost tied up. And now Lewis Central will clear it, and the Knights call off the Dogs. The Knights will fall 43-34 here this evening to Lewis and Central and fall to 10-9. Lewis Central now 9-8 on the season. Coming up, it's the post-game show, and we'll have our Motor Inn player of the game. Stay tuned for that on 93.7 KKRL.
From bump, set, spike to the crack of the bat. At Motor Inn of Carroll, we love our high school sports, and we love the opportunity to support our local schools, athletes, coaches, and parents. Through the hard work of our kids, we get the enjoyment of watching and listening to their activities. Other life lessons, like teamwork and citizenship, help create outstanding young women and men we are so proud to sponsor. Good luck to all of our local sports teams from Motor Inn of Carroll.
Olsen's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop.
So you've got an acreage and you've decided you need a tractor, but maybe you don't know a whole lot about tractors. What size do you get? How much horsepower do you need? What implements will work? What jobs are you hoping to accomplish? It can sound overwhelming, but at Olsen's Outdoor Power, we can help. We have the right tractor, the right implements, and with 0% for 60 months, the right price. Stop by today and find out what Coyote tractor is the right tractor for you. Olsen's Outdoor Power with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
From empty stands to cheering fans, Carroll County Solid Waste would like to remind our area athletes, coaches, and spectators that it takes teamwork to keep our communities clean and safe. Like most sporting events, a trip through the concession stand for our favorite snacks, drinks, and sweets is a must. But being mindful of what we do with our leftover waste also matters. Cans and bottles should always go into recycling containers, and empty food packages should be disposed of in the trash. Whether on the field or on the court, we wish all area teams a safe and successful season. We're Carroll County Solid Waste, delivering environmental services together.
Why is life better with American Family Insurance? Because every policy comes with something very special. A trusted agent who's there to help protect your dreams by finding the right coverage at the right price. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact Nicole Unken at Nicole Unken Agency. Call 712-792-1262 or stop by 412 Highway 30 today.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Are you currently attending or planning to attend DMACC? It's time to start applying for financial assistance for fall 2025 classes. The 2025-26 FAFSA free application for federal student aid is now ready to be filed. To make this form even easier, we have trained professionals on campus to help you complete the application. DMACC has a foundation scholarship application open now until March 1st. Complete one scholarship application to be considered for one of the many scholarships available at DMACC. Call us today at 712-792-1755 and take the first steps towards success.
Welcome back here to the post-game show on 93.7 KKRL. Quick look at the stats for the Kemper Knights. Tiefenthaler ends up being the leading scorer with 12 points on the night. Charlotte Hathberg finishes with 5. Kaylee Simons had 6, 4 for Carson Overmole, and 4 for Olivia Schenkelberg. On the other side for Lewis Central, they were led by Borns with 14. Macy Vetter at 10, 8 from Claire Miller. 4 of those coming late from the free throw line, kind of icing it out. The Knights fall 43-34, just could not get that offense rolling tonight. Maybe a little not wanting to take the shot led to not getting the shots up that they could have had. They had some looks, they just weren't confident in letting the thing fly.
Yeah, and a lot of it had to do with the defense. The officiating was letting it go, but the physical defense, an aggressive, good, very closely guarded half-court defense, and Kemper's got to be open to get shots. They're not a team that can create a lot of their own shots.
So a night that the Knights couldn't just get the ball to go in. They end up falling to Lewis Central 43-34, and that is a tough loss here for the Knights at home. You think a little home cooking's not such a bad deal. You'd be able to get that ball to go in. They just couldn't do it tonight.
Yeah, couldn't make it happen, and they had everything going their way from an opportunity standpoint because, as we said coming into the game, Brooke Larson, the big 5'11 senior who was averaging 20 or 19 a game and 12 rebounds, wasn't even here. So they beat us by 9 without our best player, and we suffer 8 in a row. So
the Knights will figure out how to rebound from this one, and we are waiting for Coach Yetmar. He's going to join us. We'll also have the Motor Inn Player of the Game coming up shortly, and we could actually do that now, courtesy of our friends at Motor Inn of Carroll, the Player of the Game. You only got to have 100 pieces of paper to run one of these things, you know. Tonight's Motor Inn Player of the Game will be announced on the post-game, and a photo of the player will be posted on Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network website, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages later tonight. Motor Inn of Carroll is your premier Toyota and Chevy dealership for everything from sales to service to parts and collision. And I think we kind of talked about it, but Kaylee Simons, tonight's Player of the Game. She had 6 points, hit some big threes, rebounds, steals. Defensively is where it was. Really helped slow down that Lewis Central offense.
Yeah, Kaylee's a good little player, good hustler, but like the other girls, she couldn't get anything to go offensively, but she did stay fairly aggressive with her defense, got some steals, rebounds, for being 5'2" out there. This wasn't anybody that did a lot tonight, so Kaylee's our Player of the Game.
So Kaylee Simons taking home the Motor Inn Player of the Game here this evening. The boys have taken the court. We're waiting for Coach Yetmar. He waited a little bit to honor the Kemper Kicks seniors that were coming out on the court, but he's going to join us here before the halftime of the boys' game, here in between games, because he does have something going. We appreciate him taking the time to visit with us. But again, just a tough offensive night for this squad. Had the lead after 11-10. Halftime at 17-15 Lewis Central. 32-23 at the end of 3. And the final 43-34. A game that you can't really let the scores that you see kind of dictate it. The Knights just couldn't get over that hump those couple times, especially when they made the runs.
Yeah, and like I said, it was the defense of Lewis Central that set the tone for this game. They were physical. They were aggressive. They wouldn't let Elsa get free at all. Bourne did a great job guarding her. And like I said, just seemed like we were intimidated by their defensive pressure. Didn't move quickly. Didn't have the hop in our step that we normally have. But coming back for this next game, though, is going to be exciting. Is you got a couple of young ladies coming down to say hello.
I'm going to guess that it is going to be a completely different ball game coming the second one. We might see the 34-43 at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, it could be.
We're going to step away for a 2-minute break. Wait for Coach Yetmar to join us here on 93.7 KKRL.
Napa is your trusted source for automotive parts, accessories, and know-how for your car, truck, SUV, and farm equipment. We offer a complete performance machine shop, extensive tool and equipment department, and hydraulic hoses while you wait. So whether it's a replacement part for your daily driver, or you are just in need for a professional machine shop, you can trust your locally owned and operated Napa store. Make it a point to stop in and see the pros. Napa, Highway 30 West in Carroll. Napa, we are so much more than a parts store.
Hey moms and dads out there, let Pizza Ranch make feeding your family fun and affordable. Every Tuesday night, kids 12 and under eat free. Whether they love the pizza, chicken, or mac and cheese, you'll make them all happy. When you're on the go with sports, church, or, well, just life, come in for a quick and delicious buffet. The best part is, they'll do the dishes. Pizza Ranch makes family meals fun and fast. For delivery or carry-out, call 792-3456. Pizza Ranch, just off Highway 30 in Carroll.
Whoa, that's good.
Smithfield Foods is an American-based food company committed to producing high-quality, wholesome, and affordable food. They want you to join their team in Carroll. They're hiring general production individuals, and the starting pay has now increased to an amazing $20.55 per hour. And you'll also get a generous benefits package. You'll get paid holidays, paid time off, medical, vision, dental insurance, and more. Visit smithfieldfoods.com/Carroll to apply online. Smithfield Foods, equal opportunity employer, including disability and veterans.
At Collins Aerospace, we believe in investing in our employees' future. That's why we are proud to offer our Employee Scholar Program. Whether you want to pursue a professional certificate or a degree related to the industry, we offer full tuition reimbursement and even paid study time. Our Employee Scholar Program is the perfect tool to help achieve the future you've been dreaming of. At Collins, we don't just want to offer you a job, we want to offer you a career and a future in aerospace. For details on the Collins Aerospace Employee Scholar Program, visit us at careers.rtx.com.
Back here to the Gatorade broadcast booth, Tom Hawkep now joined by Elsa Tiefenthaler. The Knights have a tough loss tonight, 43-34. Elsa, they brought a very physical team, stayed right out in front of you guys. You just couldn't find a way when you did get the open shots for that ball to go through the hoop tonight.
Yeah, first half was a little rough for us. They just wanted it more at the beginning. We need to start games better, I think.
When you look at this team, you had some opportunities to take some shots, had some chances to kind of climb back in it, just couldn't get those shots to fall. What was up with the offense, you think, tonight?
Honestly, we just put in a new offense, and we weren't quite right with it. I think we got better as the game went on, and we got more shots to go in. Honestly, I think it's confidence right now. Going into the postseason, we're going to hopefully get on a run.
Well, you still got a couple games left to build that confidence. What has to be done with this team to build that confidence and make a run through the rest of the regular season before you get to that playoff run?
We just need to play like we do in the fourth quarter, all the quarters.
That's pretty easy, huh? You just got to go talk about that, huh?
Easier said than done, yeah.
Who did you think on this team stepped up big for you tonight and brought maybe a solid defensive presence for you?
Sierra Pudens and Mojo. Morgan Mashing came in. Defensive steal and one. It was right away. Sierra's played awesome defense all year, and she continues to.
How do you guys take this, talk it over, and move into Monday against the St. Albert squad that you've already seen?
Just motivation, honestly. We just need to be better. Our shooting wasn't quite as we like it, but honestly, if we just get that on, I think we're going to be good.
Any final thoughts on tonight's game?
Mojo, and I want to shout out to Mojo and Sierra. They had a great game.
All right, Elsa, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Best of luck on Monday.
Thank you.
That's Elsa Tiefenthaler here in the post-game show. We got Coach Yetmar joining us, too. And Coach, that was a long, drawn-out, low-scoring game. you guys had some opportunities, but just could not crawl your way back in there in that second half.
No, we started slow again. I mean, we were still in the game early, but we just started so slow. I don't say this very often about this team, but we weren't ready to play basketball tonight, and I don't know the reason. We had 4 really good days of practice, and for whatever reason, we just weren't ready to go tonight. And credit to them, they kind of took it at us. We knew they were going to, and we just never recovered.
Looked like physicality there a little bit in the game where they just weren't going to let anybody that could shoot the ball get too much distance away from a defender there early on. You did find a way in the second half to finally get some open looks. They just wouldn't fall for you.
Yeah, we shot it absolutely. I mean, the worst probably shooting performance of the year, which is going to happen, and I'm proud of the girls. We did dig in defensively. We were getting stops. Our pressure started speeding them up, creating some turnovers. But you're right. We didn't put the ball in the basket near enough. Early on, we weren't getting great looks. The second half, we were getting good looks, and they just weren't falling. So there's the positives and the negatives part, right? Like, you're getting the looks you want, they're not falling. So we just got to get in the gym, keep shooting. I told the girls in the locker room, this isn't going to define us. We've worked 19 games to get where we're at, and we just got to keep working, and we'll be fine.
One thing you saw with this team, maybe the offense wasn't going quite the way you wanted it to, but they did not give up on the defensive effort for you, and they made life not so fun for Lewis Central. I mean, we're talking 43 points. You never were out of this game. Always had that chance to crawl back in because they could never get too far away.
Yeah, and that's, we've been playing pretty good defensively, and, Morgan Mashing came in, Sierra Prudence, they're just tenacious on the defensive end, and they make it really hard on teams. So, like I say, I'm proud of the effort. I never question this team's effort. We always play hard. Sometimes it's just mentally locking in, especially early, getting yourself prepared to play basketball, especially against good basketball teams like Lewis Central. They're just well coached. They're just good basketball players. They're a good team. They know what they want to do, and they took it to us right away.
Coach, you got St. Albert on Monday, so a couple days off here and back at it at home. What do you got to do to get a win against that St. Albert squad?
That's a great question. We played them once. We know what they are. They're an excellent basketball team. They're still ranked number 1 in 1A. So, we're just going to take the fight to them. And, hopefully we have a better shooting night. If we shoot it at least okay, we're going to be in a lot of these basketball games just because defensively we're good enough to hang in basketball games. So we'll just go to work, prepare for their pressure, handle their pressure, and see if we can get some layups and some threes to go down.
Coach, I appreciate your time. Best of luck on the game Monday.
Appreciate the coverage. Thank you.
That's Justin Yedmart, the head coach for the Kemper Knights girls basketball squad, who falls to Lewis Central 43-34 here this evening.